Thinking about moving to McDonough, Georgia, but not really sure how the city is laid out? In this video, I'm going to take you on a full map tour so you can see exactly where everything is located, from the historic downtown square to shopping areas, parks, and some neighborhoods people relocating here are exploring. By the end of this video, you'll have a much clearer picture of what life in McDonough actually looks like and whether it could be the right place for you. If you haven't met me yet, my name is Joanna Miles. I'm a real estate agent here in Henry County, and I help people relocate to McDonough and the South Metro Atlanta area every single week. All right, let's jump onto that map. First, let's talk about where McDonough is in relation to Atlanta, because that's the first thing that people want to know. How far are we from Atlanta? So if you see here, Atlanta is right there, big area. And then the airport, which is also important to people, is here. So if you come down 75 down this way, McDonough sits right in this area. So it's actually basically most of this area right here. So on a day that there's not a whole lot of traffic, I can make it to the Atlanta airport in 35 minutes-ish. And then you've got downtown, midtown, those areas there. So with no traffic, it's not that hard to get to. Now, you do have these extra roads here. 675 is pretty important, and it's easy access to 285 off of 75. And then you've got 20 here, so you can access it from McDonough off of 155. Then we have 23 as a major road. And then this road down here, which is 81, which is pretty important as well. So you can see in proximity to Atlanta, we're southeast, but we're super close. And a whole lot of people like to explore this area because there are still homes that are larger and have more space than what they would find in Atlanta at a cheaper price. So 75 runs this direction right through Henry County and right beside McDonough. And there is a peach pass that starts at the top of Henry County and travels all the way down 75. Here's what you got to know about it. It is a one direction road, and it depends on what time of day that you're going through, whether that road is going north or south. So sometimes it's convenient, sometimes it's not. It also does not have quick access. So there are parts of, you can't just hop on and hop off. So there's different times and locations where you can pop on 275, but if you're south and you pop on, but you need to get off somewhere around here, you're not. You're going to ride that thing all the way to the top. I've done that before, and I had to come all the way back down to my house. Never did that again. So that's what you'll find in relation to, and the traffic on 75 gets heavy right here because these trucks, and down this way too, because these trucks are going back and forth from Savannah. So we have a lot of tractor and trailer type traffic. So let's talk about shopping. So if you'll notice, there are two main exits where there is a whole lot of shopping and food, like tons. So we've got Jonesboro Road here is one of the areas. And actually this is Stockbridge, but up here you also have food, and then up here is Eagles Landing. So you got shopping and whatever you need all the way down. And then we have the other exit here that also has a ton of shopping. So all the way down, you've got anything convenient that you need. So let me show you here what are some of the things that are available. So off of Jonesboro Road, you'll notice that there is Target. You've got Marshalls and Michaels. These right here, PetSmart, Old Navy, Home Goods. We've got Truist Bank. On the other side, we've got Belk's, Bath and Body Works, Books A Million, Dollar Tree. You've got Home Depot that's sitting over here on this corner, and then all the food along the way. We got a Raising Cane's, Red Lobster, Longhorn, La Parrilla is available. So many things. So then if we go down another exit and we see what's available down that way, oh my goodness, there's even more. So we go down, oh, we got Sam's Club. So then we head down this direction We've got a BJ Wholesale Club, Dave and Buster's, Academy Sports, Hobby Lobby, Ulta Beauty. Across the way, you got Burlington. We also have, did I say JCPenney's and TJ Maxx? All of that is located in this area here. So there's tons and tons. Ulta Beauty, Kohl's, tons of shopping within minutes of each other. And then on this side, we have Lowe's, Walmart, there's a Discount Tire, just anything that you want. So if you like convenience, McDonough's got it for you. It is the place to be. Now let's talk about McDonough Square. So, you know, you've got 75, we've got Jonesboro Road, which is a major road through, here. Right here is McDonough Square, where our courthouse is located, and a lot of locally owned restaurants. So let me show you some of that area. Get the right one. And you'll notice it's just a little block here. And we've got Grits, we've got Scoops, Queen Bee Coffee, Southern Roots, Macon Street Tacos. I mean, the list goes on. And then you've got the courthouse. So let me show you a aerial view, and you can see what's available right there. Just one little square. And you've got all of these houses that are around, and that where you can walk to. So there's homes on this side of Lawrence Street, back that way, that can walk here. There's always stuff going on. The Geranium Festival is going to be in May, and that's going to be a lot of fun. And also, if you watch Tyler Perry's Christmas special movie, you'll notice that the last scene where they're singing, the courthouse is right behind them. So they did the little musical thing here, and then the courthouse is behind. So now you got to go watch the movie. Quick side note, if you're researching McDonough and trying to figure out where to start, I actually created a Henry County relocation guide and a new construction guide that will walk you through neighborhoods, schools, and what to expect when moving here. They're both free to download, and I've linked them in the description below, so you can grab those after the video. So down from the square, so the square's here, there's a park that I wanted to tell you about, which is Heritage Park. It's a great park to go to. It's 129 acres. It's got walking trails, playgrounds, open green spaces, Veterans Museum, and a Veterans Wall of Honor. So if we travel on down here, we can see in this area here is Heritage Park. Let me click on the pin. So we got Heritage Park here, but I want to do aerial because I want to show you what is all available, especially the walking trail. So you can see that the walking trail is pretty extensive. So it's going all the way through here. And then you've got the baseball fields here. And then they've got the museum here, and you've got a kids playground. They've got swings that you can be on. They've got a bridge to walk across. And then over here, I've voted there before, and they sometimes do the farmers market over there. And then let me zoom in so you can kind of see so you zoom in here. This is the Wall of Honor, Veterans Wall of Honor, and it's super nice. So if you're coming for a visit, you definitely want to stop by there and see it. And even if you don't like to walk a lot, you've got parking spaces really close here where you can just walk over and then see the Wall of Honor. It's really, really nice. I would suggest it. Now let's talk about some new construction in McDonough. And if you want to know more about these areas after I talk about them, or the communities, you can go see my video, Top 6 New Construction Communities in McDonough. And I'm going to mention several here, so you can go see more about those. But Anderson Point Estates, which is new construction, and those homes are about 3,000 square feet and up. And then the price is in the high 400s up to the 600s, depending on the floor plan and the upgrades. This is a very nice community. So this is how you get there. So of course, we've talked about the McDonough Square. You've got Jonesboro Road, and then we head on down McGarity here. All right, so let me show you that. So we're going to go down McGarity, and then Anderson Point is this area here. And there's not a whole lot of homes there yet. They're building. That's why Google doesn't have them yet, but it's coming. And those homes are so gorgeous. The Fraser plan is amazing. You would love it. So you definitely want to visit that if you come to McDonough. So that's one new construction area that I suggest that you go see. Another community that I wanted to mention is Dreamfinder's community called Southern Hills. It is also in that video, top new construction communities in McDonough. And those homes are gorgeous, have beautiful floor plans, 3-car garages, 2-car garages, just worth seeing. So if you look at the map, we're kind of south. So here is the McDonough Square. So we'll just go in reference with that. Here is 75. And then we'll have to come down a little bit. So Southern Hills Community, which I forgot to mention that there are Publix everywhere. Like you're within minutes of a Publix, no matter where you are in McDonough, they're everywhere. So Southern Hills is right in this area right here. So you can see in proximity, you can get to 75 this way. There's a way for you to get up this way to over this to all the shopping and everything within minutes. And so it's easy access, but it's out a little bit further than some of the other subdivisions. But if you look, it's super convenient to the schools because it's right across the street. So you've got Southern Hills Community right here, and then right across the street are the schools, middle schools down here. So that makes quick access if that's important to you. The last subdivision I want to talk about is Cooper Park. And so Cooper Park is right off of Jonesboro Road on the left side of 75. So you've got 75 here. Show you. 75 is here. And then you come down Jonesboro Road with all of that shopping that's available, all the restaurants, and not even that far out, we're going to land right here on Chambers Road, where Cooper Park is. Super convenient. And right here is another Publix. So it's, once again, super convenient. And in that subdivision, those homes are gorgeous too. Those are with DRB construction, which is also in that video if you want to go watch that. We'll zoom in a little bit. It's got a pool, dog park. There's sidewalks, so you can go walking, and then you're really convenient to everything in McDonough. The last thing I wanted to talk about is the schools. So in McDonough, we've got 4 schools, right? So here's 75 to give you an idea. Here's the downtown square of McDonough. And then here is 155 is Union Grove High School. And then if you come here to the square, right down the street is McDonough High School, not far. And then on down, if you want to go all out into Ola, which is still McDonough, is Ola High School. And those areas are a little bit more rural, so you'll have more land with your homes. And if you like the rural areas, that's the place to be. And then the other school is Luella, which we had just seen right across the street from Southern Hills. And so you can see here's 75. So pretty much in any area of McDonough, you're going to find a school that's available. And then if you end up, somewhere on this side, we still have schools in Henry County that are located still super close. You got Dutchtown on this side. So there's plenty of great schools for you to choose from. Hopefully this map tour gives you a better understanding of how McDonough is laid out and what life here actually looks like. If you're thinking about moving to McDonough or anywhere in Henry County, feel free to reach out. I help buyers relocate here all the time, and I'd love to help you navigate the neighborhoods and new construction communities. My information's on the screen, and if you found this video helpful, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with anyone who might be thinking about moving to McDonough. I post new videos every week about living in McDonough and the Henry County area. Thanks for watching my video. See you on the next one.